Hello everyone, and welcome back. This is Alex, and I'm very happy you're here today. If you are listening right now, thank you for giving us your time. Please relax, take a deep breath, and enjoy this conversation.
Hi everyone, this is Yuki. It's really nice to be here with you today. I hope you are having a calm and comfortable moment. Maybe you are at home. Maybe you are on the train. Or maybe you are taking a short break.
Wherever you are, we're glad you're listening. This podcast is a safe place to practice English. You don't need to be perfect here. You don't need to understand every word.
Yes, that's very important. Many English learners in Japan feel nervous when they listen or speak. They think, what if I don't understand? Or, what if my English sounds strange?
If you feel that way, you're not alone. Many people feel the same. And that's okay.
Today's conversation is not a test. It's not a lesson with difficult grammar. It's just a friendly chat between two people.
So please listen at your own pace. If you miss something, that's fine. Just keep listening and enjoy the sound of English.
We hope this time helps you feel a little more relaxed and a little more confident.
Alright, let's begin our conversation. Yuki, before we go deeper, I want to ask you something. Why do you think so many people feel afraid of making mistakes in English?
That's a very good question, Alex. I think for many Japanese learners, mistakes feel very heavy. From a young age, we learn that mistakes are something to avoid.
Avoid, yes. Like something dangerous.
Exactly. At school, a mistake often means a red mark. It means wrong. So when we speak English, that feeling comes back.
So the fear is not really about English.
Yes. It's more about our past experiences. We think, if I make a mistake, people will judge me. Or, if I say something wrong, I will embarrass myself.
That sounds very stressful.
It is. Sometimes before I speak English, my mind becomes very busy. I think about grammar. I think about pronunciation. And then, I say nothing.
That happens to many learners. They have good ideas, but they stop themselves.
Yes. Silence feels safer than speaking.
But silence also has a problem.
Yes, it does. When we stay silent, we don't practice. And when we don't practice, our confidence doesn't grow.
So it becomes a cycle. Fear leads to silence. Silence leads to no improvement.
That's right. And slowly people start to think, English is not for me.
But that idea is not true.
Not at all. English is for anyone who wants to communicate. Not for perfect people. Just for real people.
I like that. Real people, real voices, and yes, real mistakes.
Yes. And today we want to talk about why those mistakes are not enemies. They might actually be helpers.
Exactly. Let's talk about that. Yuki, maybe we can share a real story. Sometimes a real experience helps people understand better.
Yes, I agree. I actually have a small story from last month.
Oh, I'd love to hear it.
One afternoon, I went to a cafe near my house. It was a quiet place with soft music and warm light. I wanted to order a drink in English just for practice.
That already sounds brave.
I was a little nervous but also excited. I wanted an iced coffee with less sugar. In my head, I practiced the sentence many times. I would like an iced coffee with less sugar, please.
Sounds perfect in your head.
Yes, in my head. But when it was my turn to speak, my words changed. I smiled and said, I want iced coffee. No sugar, people.
No sugar, people.
Yes. The moment I said it, I knew something was wrong. I felt my face get hot.
Oh no.
The barista looked at me for 1 second. Just 1 second. Then she smiled and said, okay, less sugar?
So she understood you.
Yes. She understood my meaning, not my grammar. I nodded and said, yes, thank you.
That's a very important point.
At first, I wanted to say sorry. I wanted to explain my mistake. But then I thought, wait, communication worked. I got my coffee.
That's a success.
Yes. I sat down, took a sip and laughed quietly. I thought, No sugar people, that's funny. But I also thought, I tried. And it was okay.
And you survived.
I survived. Nothing bad happened. No one laughed at me. No one got angry.
And now you remember the correct phrase.
Very clearly. I will never forget, less sugar. That small mistake became a strong memory.
That's how learning works. Mistakes turn into teachers.
Yes. Before I thought mistakes were something to hide. Now I see them as signs that I'm actually using English.
And that's the key. Using English, not waiting for perfect English.
Exactly. That cafe moment gave me more confidence than many textbooks.
I think many listeners can relate to that.
I hope so. Because small, everyday moments are where real learning happens.
Yuki, your cafe story is a great example. It shows something very important.
Yes. It helped me change how I see mistakes.
Exactly. Many people think mistakes are a problem. But I like to think of mistakes as training.
Training? Like sports?
Yes, just like sports. If you want to get stronger, you need to move your body. If you never move, your muscles don't grow.
So speaking English is like using a muscle.
That's right. And mistakes are like sore muscles after training. They don't feel good, but they mean something is changing.
I like that idea. When I make a mistake, it means I tried.
Exactly. No mistakes usually mean no action.
Before I thought good English meant clean English. No errors. No strange sentences.
Many learners think that way. But clean English is not the goal at the beginning.
Then what is the goal?
The goal is movement. The goal is connection. To send a message from your mind to another person.
Even if the message is a little messy.
Yes. A messy message that arrives is better than a perfect message that stays in your head.
That's very true. When I think too much, my English stops.
That's the brain trying to be safe. But learning needs a little risk.
So mistakes are not danger signs.
No. They are training signals. They tell your brain, we are practicing now.
That makes mistakes feel lighter.
Good. Because learning a language is a long journey. You don't train once and become fluent.
You train many times.
Yes. Small training, every day. One sentence. One short conversation.
And many small mistakes.
Exactly. And each one makes your English a little stronger.
I think this way of thinking can help many listeners, especially people who feel tired or stuck.
I hope so. If you remember one thing today, remember this. Mistakes are not proof of failure. They are proof of training.
Proof of training. I like that very much.
Me too. And we'll talk more about how to use this idea in daily life. Yuki, can I ask you something a little personal?
Of course, Alex.
Before, when you studied English, what did you wait for?
I waited for confidence. I waited until my English felt ready.
Ready in what way?
Ready means, I know the grammar. I know the words. And I don't sound strange.
That sounds like a heavy goal.
It is. And I think many Japanese learners feel the same way. We think, I will speak after I prepare more.
But more never ends.
Yes. There is always another word to learn. Another rule to remember.
So speaking is always in the future.
Exactly. Not today. Not now.
But here is a different idea. What if speaking is not the reward? But the practice?
The practice, not the result.
Yes. You don't speak because your English is good. Your English becomes good because you speak.
That changes everything. It means I don't need permission to speak.
You never needed permission.
I think in Japan we often don't want to bother other people. We worry. Am I making trouble?
That's very kind thinking. But in conversation, most people are not bothered.
They just want to understand.
Exactly. They are not counting your mistakes. They are listening to your meaning.
So waiting for perfect English is not kindness.
Sometimes, it's just fear wearing polite clothes.
That's a strong sentence. But I think it's true.
When you speak, even imperfectly, you give others a chance to connect.
And I give myself a chance to grow.
Yes. That small mindset shift can change everything.
From, I'm not ready, to I'm practicing.
Exactly. Now that we've talked about mindset, let's get practical. Many listeners might think, okay, I understand, but what should I do?
Yes, understanding is good, but action is better. So today, let's share some safe ways to practice English.
Safe means low pressure.
Exactly. No tests, no audience. Just you and your English.
Tip 1. Talk to yourself. Our first tip is very simple. Talk to yourself.
This sounds strange, but it works. You can do it at home, in the shower, or while walking.
You don't need full sentences. Even short phrases are okay.
For example, today is busy. I'm tired, but it's okay.
No one is listening. So there is no fear.
And when there is no fear, your words come out more naturally.
Tip 2. One sentence a day. The second tip is the one-sentence rule.
Yes, many learners try to say too much. That can feel heavy.
So instead, choose one simple sentence each day.
Could be about your feelings, or about the weather, or about your plans.
For example, today, I had a long meeting.
Say it out loud once or twice. That's enough.
Small actions are easier to continue.
Tip 3. Don't stop to fix everything. This tip is very important. Don't stop every time you make a mistake.
Yes. If you stop too often, the conversation breaks.
Instead, keep going. Finish your thought first.
You can fix it later. Or maybe you don't need to fix it at all.
Communication is more important than correction.
Tip 4. Record your voice. Here is another safe method. Record your voice on your phone.
This can feel scary at first, but it's very helpful.
When you listen later, you may notice small things.
And because you are listening in private, there is no pressure.
These methods are not about speed.
They are about comfort.
When practice feels safe, it becomes a habit.
And habits slowly build confidence.
One small step is enough.
Yes, just one step today.
Before we continue, let's take a short pause together.
You don't need to answer out loud. Just listen and think quietly.
Think about a time when you felt afraid to speak English.
Maybe it was at work. Maybe it was in class. Or maybe it was just in your mind.
What mistake were you afraid of?
Was it grammar, pronunciation, or the fear of sounding strange?
Now, take a slow breath.
And remember this, that fear is very common.
It doesn't mean you are bad at English.
It means you care. And caring is a good thing.
If you want, imagine saying one simple sentence in English.
Just one. No pressure.
You don't need to say it perfectly.
You only need to try.
Okay. Let's continue. We're almost at the end of today's conversation.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us.
Before we go, we want to leave you with one simple thought.
Your English does not need to be perfect to be valuable.
If your English has mistakes, it means you are using it.
And that means you are learning.
So please be kind to yourself.
Speak slowly, make mistakes, and keep going.
If this conversation helped you feel a little more relaxed, please click the like button.
And if you want to practice English with us again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
We share calm, friendly English conversations for everyday learners.
You're always welcome here.
Until next time, keep practicing.
And remember, mistakes are part of the journey.
Thank you for listening. See you soon.